Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. When I tell you that when you have knowledge, right, your whole life is going to change because it's like you being introduced to information that is going to alter your life, right? Like this book. I've been talking about this book for a while now, The Prosperity Bible, okay? So I have been reading The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles for this is like my fourth time reading it, okay? And the reason why I keep on reading it so it could leave a stain on my subconscious mind, so to speak. One of the things in the book that it talks about, it says, from all these things, we must come to the conclusion that getting rich is the result of doing things in a certain way. And now, what Wallace Wattles is merely saying is, pretty much do the thing that you enjoy doing, right? And you will notice what mainly a lot of successful people, the thing that they tend to do, they'll say it don't even feel like work, right? And so I know oftentimes we have been conditioned and programmed to look outside ourselves, right? But the truth of the matter is everything is within. Our gifts is within. No one could ever fire you from your gift. Okay, puts me in a mind of every time is. So when you get started doing the thing that you was created to do, your gift is going to make room for you and open doors for you that a job could never. Okay. And so it also says if getting rich is the result of doing things in a certain way, and if like causes always produce like effects, then any man or woman who can do things in that way can become rich. And the whole matter is brought within the domain of exact science. The question arises here whether this certain way may not be so difficult that only a few may follow it. This cannot be true. As we have seen, so far as natural ability is concerned, talented people get rich, and blockheads get rich, intellectual, brilliant people get rich, and very stupid people get rich. Physically strong people get rich, and weak and sickly people get rich. Some degree of ability to think and understand is, of course, essential. But in so far natural ability is concerned, any man or woman who has sense enough to read and understand these words can certainly get rich. Also, we have seen that it is not a matter of environment. Location counts for something. One would not go to the heart of the Sahara and expect to do successful business. Getting rich involves the necessity of dealing with men and of being where there are people to deal with. And if these people are inclined to deal and the way you want to deal, so much the better. But that is about as far as environment goes. If anybody else in your town can get rich, so can you. And if anybody else in your state can get rich, so can you. Again, it is not a matter of choosing some particular business or profession. People get rich in every business and every profession, while their next door neighbors in that same vocation remain in poverty. It is true that you will do best in a business which you like and which is congenial to you. And if you have certain talents which are well developed, you will do best in a business which calls for the exercise of those talents. Also, you will do best in a business which is suited to your locativity, I think it is. An ice cream parlor would do better in a warm climate than in a Greenland. And a salmon fishery will succeed better in the Northwest than in Florida, where there are no salmon. But aside from these general limitations. Getting rich is not dependent upon your engaging in some particular business, but upon your learning to do things in a certain way. If you are now in business and nobody else in your town is getting rich in the same business while you are not getting rich, wait, hold on. If you are now in business and anybody in your town is getting rich in the same business while you are not getting rich, it is because you are not doing things in the same way that the other person is doing them. No one is prevented from getting rich by lack of capital. True, as you get capital, the increase becomes more easy and rapid. But one who has capital is already rich and does not need to consider how to become so. No matter how poor you may be, if you begin to do things in this certain way, you will begin to get rich and you will begin to have capital. The getting of capital is a part of the process of getting rich, and it is a part of the result of doing things in a certain way. You may be the poorest man on a continent and be deeply in debt. You may have neither friends or influence nor resources. But if you begin to do things in this way, you must infallibly begin to get rich. For like causes must produce like effects. If you have no capital, you can get capital. If you are in the wrong business, you can get into the right business. If you are in the wrong location, you can go to the right location. And you can do so by beginning in your present business and in your present location to do things in a certain way which causes success. I remember hearing Tony Robbins say, success leaves clues. And I think that's why it's so important to have a coach or to be a part of a mastermind, some sort. Because what that tends to do is, people who are where you want to be, if you listen to the advice that they tend to give, is only but a matter of time that you will be there. I get so extremely excited about the books that I'm reading, especially about the Prosperity Bible, because it allows me to understand that I am rocking out to my higher self, my God self, that I have the ability to get rich and don't make excuses for it, right? I know with some religions, we have been conditioned and programmed to believe that the root of money is evil. They say, the root of money money is the root of all evil and, things of that nature, which is silly because the truth of the matter is money is just paper, okay? And also is energy and is not what money is what certain people who have the money, what they tend to do. So money just amplifies exactly who you are. If you was a shitty person before you had the money, honey, chances are you're going to be a scummy, shitty person, okay? If you was kind, loving, and giving before you had the money, you will be kind, loving, and giving, okay? It just amplifies exactly who you are. And some people say, well, this person allowed the money to change them. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I believe that whatever you were prior to you having the millions or whatever, you are going to be that once you get it. Okay? So, The Science of Getting Rich, okay, by Wallace Wattles. Such a phenomenal read. If you want your life to change, you're going to have to change. If you want better results, you're going to have to do something better. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.